We're back on KAU Radio, The Pack, everyone. Our Anchorage Ice Wolves got their first real wake-up call last week after losing big to Colorado 42-20. They started off good in the first half but fell apart in the second, being shut out on the scoreboard. It was not good, but meet an expected outcome by some. As the season rolls on, our boys look to bounce back over the next few weeks. They start by taking their now 2-1 record on the road to face the Miners of UTEP, who are winless on the season so far in week 4. The O-line was be tested again as they had to contend with UTEP's redshirt senior pass rusher Maurice Westmoreland. In the Sun Bowl, we look to get back in the win column. Alright, so we'll start week 4 on defense, and on 2nd and 5, get gassed over the middle. Skylar Locklear completes a pass that gets their offense onto our side of the field to our 46 before being taken down. Another 2nd and 5 this time. It's a run from their star running back Javon Jackson through the right side. He spins out of a tackle before finally going down at the Ice Wolves 29. The first down pass from Locklear finds Damari White over the middle, and the Miners are chewing us up to start the day. They're in the red zone and now at the 9. On 2nd and goal from the 9, they hand off to Drayton Treesh. He shifts his way through the hole, dives and breaks the plane for a touchdown. The Miners go 81 yards on 7 plays and get the scoring started. Now it's our turn, first drive of the game, and we get a Remy Crosby sighting. On a 2nd and 8, Hunter escapes left and throws to the fullback, who makes the catch and gets brought down just short of the first down, bringing up 3rd and inches. Luckily, Julius Matthews is able to pick up the first following the block of Crosby to keep the drive moving. The theme so far early feels like 2nd down is the big down. On 2nd and 6, Hunter lets it fly for Sergio Vasquez, who makes the snag on the run and gets a huge gain all the way down to the Miners 18. Now we're in the red zone. It's time for us to score. 1st and 10 now. Play action. Hunter throws left to the flat for Aiden King. King grabs it, breaks the tackle, and it stopped at the 12, but one of our linemen, Ricardo Franklin, is down on the play. He would return though, luckily. 2nd and 4, handoff to King now. He cuts back inside, just one defender, and it stopped at the 2. Here we go, boys, now punch it in. And punch in we would on 2nd and goal. Toss goes right to Julius Matthews. He had me worried for a second, I won't lie, but he's able to get by the first defender and run it in for the score. Our opening drive goes 9 plays, 79 yards, and that's all tied up at 7 now. After both teams trade punts, the Miners have the ball 3rd and 8 on the 50. Locklear comes under pressure, so he steps up, gets hit as he throws, and the first interception of the season in Ice Wolves history goes to one of our team captains, Skylar Alexander. Tyrone Garland forced the bad throw, and Alexander made him pay. You love to see it. 2nd play after the pick. Hunter drops back, faces the pressure, and finds Jamie McDonald on the drag route. McDonald eventually is dragged down at the Miners 33, and the first quarter comes to a close after a 5-yard Aiden King run. It's all tied at 7. Maximus Devine takes the field on 4th and 9 to try and put us up 3 to start the 2nd quarter. The kick from 34 yards doesn't hook enough. Instead, bouncing off the left upright, no good. So after the Alexander interception, we come up empty. That's incredibly frustrating. Both teams trade punts again, but on the Ice Wolves punt attempt, disaster strikes. Holcomb bobbles the snap, giving the special teams unit of the Miners a chance to block the punt, which they do, and score in the process on the return by Antoine Williams. The Miners now lead by a touchdown after their great play, taking advantage of the miscue by Cole Holcomb. After another Ice Wolves punt, the Miners are picking away again. On 2nd and 10 from our 39, Locklear launches one to Amari White, who brings it in and brings it down at the 5. On 2nd and goal from the 5, junior receiver Cam Thomas makes the catch on the in route for the touchdown. It's 21-7, and the Miners are looking to go into the half up 2 scores. Our guys don't want to make it easy on them for that to happen, though. On the first play of the drive with 22 seconds left, Hunter finds a wide open Trevon Shakur with a lot of green in front of him. A great angle, though, from the UTEP defender brings him out officially and finally down at the 9, so there's one more play. Instead of bringing on Devine, though, Coach McAllister decides to take the shot at the end zone instead. Hunter tries to hit McDonald in traffic, but comes up empty. No points there. Really stings. Heading into the locker room down by 14. Ice Wolves punt on their first drive of the 3rd. The defense holds up here on UTEP's 3rd and 6. As Octavius Mercer fights his way to his first sack of the game. A strong start for our defense as they hold on UTEP's first drive as well. The punt from the Miners is a fantastic one though, angled beautifully, pinning the offense back at the 8. 1st and 10, backs against the wall. The pass rush gets through quickly, and the name I mentioned earlier, Maurice Westmoreland, makes a big impact here, sacking Hunter in the end zone for a safety. The Miners have scored in all 3 facets of the game now and go up by 16. Same score and 7:16 left. We fast forward to the 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 10. Hunter drops back the pass. Everything is covered up pretty well, so he rolls right out of the pocket. Vasquez makes a move down the field and Cole throws his way. The senior brings the ball down despite having a defender all over him. That is a big time play. He keeps the drive alive on the UTEP 45. After an Aiden King 1st down run, Jamal Rivers catches the screen in the backfield and takes it all the way up to the 22. We're looking good on the drives, that's for sure. 1st and goal now from the 9 with the clock ticking away. King takes the carry down to the 4. On 3rd and goal, they run the screen again to Rivers. He splits the defenders, but they make the stop at the 1. With 2:19 left, Hunter called his own number on the QB sneak, and it works. The Ice Wolves cut the lead to 10, and the 2-point conversion pass to McDonald makes it an 8-point game with 2:15 to go in the game. The Ice Wolves defense holds, forcing a punt till the offense takes over on our own 21. 2nd and 10, and Hunter has to go to the air here. He lets it go to the right side for Shakur, who does an excellent job coming back for the ball on the sideline, getting out of bounds in the process. Hunter then hits McDonald again on the drag route. He gets it up bounds off on the clock in the process too, even better. Hunter then uses legs on 2nd and 1, stepping up and scrambling for the 1st down, sliding at the Miners 37. Down to 25 seconds left with the clock running. Hunter isn't one to take chances, but can you blame him here? He launched it down the field to Saunders, and the tight end can't bring it down. That would have been a touchdown. 16 seconds to go, and a second chance at a deep ball works as LJ Dillon makes the catch and keeps going till he gets taken down out of bounds at the 11. We have no timeouts, so we have to go no huddle. Hunter throws McDonald on the angle route, and he drops a touchdown pass. 2nd and goal from the 4. 7 seconds left. Ice Wolves call an RPO, and the right read is made. Freshman Zaire Lewis brings it in, gets the blocks he needs, and scores. His 2nd catch of the game is his biggest, and we're a 2-point conversion away from forcing overtime. The 2-point conversion calls another RPO, this time to Chase Donovan, and it works again. Going back to the well pays off, and our Ice Wolves fight all the way back down 16 to force overtime in the Sun Bowl. Our first experience is college overtime. Each team gets a chance to score from their opponent's 25. And if it's still tied after 2 OTs, then it goes to alternating 2-point tries in sudden death. We win the toss. I like to play defense first. It turns out to be the right call, as after allowing only a 2-yard run on 1st down, on 3rd and 8, Locklear tries squeezing this pass into tight coverage and gets away with it as the pick is dropped. That honestly hurts because UTEP comes out and hits a field goal anyway, which means at the very least, they have to match that and keep on playing. The first play of our OT drive starts off well, with King getting the hand up and taking up to the 18 for a short 2nd and 3. The next run, however, is blown up in the backfield, losing yards, and after a 3rd and 7 screen pass, sets up a 4th and 2 from the right hash of the 17-yard line. Maximus Devine comes on after his only other field goal attempt was the same kick that missed from the left hash. This one is perfect. It's 26 all, and we go to another OT period. The Ice Wolves face a 3rd and 9 in their part of the 2nd OT. Hunter avoids the pressure and throws it in the coverage to Chase Donovan, who somehow comes away with the ball. I'm not sure if that's great placement or what, but it's a 1st down. And Cole Hunter has 1,001 yards passing on the year now. Another big 3rd down now. This one needs 12. Hunter doesn't see anything at first, so he takes off right. Decides to throw on the run to Shakur, who can't haul the touchdown pass in. So that brings on Maximus Devine for a 30-yard field goal, and it just sneaks in past the right crossbar. Good. If our defense holds, we can win this game. UTEP has to at least get a field goal to stay in the game. On 3rd and 7, Locklear looks to throw, but Leilani McCalla fights through the double team and brings him down for a huge loss. That makes the game time field goal that much tougher. The long kick is up, and just like the Vines, it barely gets past the left crossbar, but all that matters is that it's good, and now it's alternating 2-point tries. What a game this has been. UTEP's first crack at it is good as the pass is complete to Amari White, so it's 31-29 as the Rice Wolves look to respond. Hunter and company come out in the shotgun. Hunter rolls right and floats it for Donovan, but it's swatted away, no good, and that's how this one ends. The Miners survive a thrilling 3-overtime game, 31-29. What a fantastic game this was from both sides. It's a real shame we weren't able to win it though. It was impressive though, watching these guys come back from down 16 to get in position in the process, so we know the heart is there, and that is great for the rest of the season as Cole Hunter does walk away with the game ball from Coach McAllister despite the loss. Looking at the play one more time, it looks like Hunter could have decided to run for it or maybe force a throw to Shakur. Either way, it was going to be tough. Heading into our bye week, the news came out that Leilani McCullough gets his second FBS Independence Player of the Week award. So that's great news, honestly. It continues to get our school recognized by the rest of the country. Congrats to him. Wyoming is 0-4 on the season and is our Week 6 opponent. They suffered loss to Arizona State, North Texas, BYU, and Air Force. Their running back is going to be someone to watch in Harrison Whaley. Apparently he's really shifty, so hopefully we can slow him down some. Like UTEP in Week 4, our O-line will be tested again, this time from the D tackle spot, with Jordan Versignoli hoping to cause a ruckus, not Uncle Ruckus, no relation, to our offense. I've also got a bit of recruiting news to share as well. We've landed our first recruit at the FBS level, and of course, it's an offensive lineman, right? 2-star guard Vernon Zeron from Collierville, Tennessee. Our scouts shared with me that they like his strength and his ability to get out and be a lead blocker, so that's exciting, honestly. There are also some guys scheduled to come and visit the campus for the Wyoming game. One of those is Zeron, but also QB Gio Beckner, left tackle Carl Peppers, and strong safety Paul Amatova. Let's see if our guys can protect home field, though, in Week 6. We're breaking out the all-black uniform for the first time ever against the Cowboys, and on first down, hold Whaley to a 1-yard run on the very first play from scrimmage. But on second down, they get a lot more than one off the play action pass over the middle to a wide open man as Evan Svoboda hits his target, who gets 31 yards on the play. On their first third down attempt of the game, Svoboda throws right, and the would-be interception is dropped by Noah Sparks, but the defense forced a punt. That's a win. Our first drive of the day starts with a run by Aiden King, and he has a huge hole to run through, picking up the first down in the process. Now it's our turn for an early third down attempt. Hunter lets it go for Vasquez and misses way high, but there's a flag on the play for roughing the passer, so the drive continues. Later in the drive on first down, Hunter completes a drag route pass to Trevon Shakur, who picks up the fourth first down in the game already. We are cooking. Back to the drag routes again. This time, King comes out of the backfield and snags it and gets down to the 8. It's 1st and goal now. From the 8, it only takes us one play to score in the red zone as Hunter rolls to his left and hits Sergio Vasquez on the run for the touchdown. We strike first, just like we did against UTEP. After a holding penalty, Wyoming starts their second drive off with another big pass play as Svoboda completes to Brown for 23 yards, getting them out of the shadow of their own end zone to their own 29. Our defense manages to hold all the way till third down, though. That's where the good bit ends, as Svoboda fires a bullet to the senior Devin Bodie Jr., and he does the rest, going all the way 71 yards for the game-tying touchdown. Julian Diaz, for some reason, stopped running with him for a split second, and that cost him in coverage and cost us on the scoreboard. It's start of the second quarter now, and the Cowboys have the ball on our 43. Svoboda connects with Bodie Jr. again over the middle, getting them down to the 16 and gives them over 100 yards receiving already. To the ground they go now with Whaley, who rips off a big gain and almost scores, but Alonzo Dixon makes the touchdown-saving tackle at the 1. But on 3rd and goal, the Cowboys in goal line toss the ball right. Sam Scott takes it in and gets in for 6. Wyoming is out in front now by a touchdown. Now our boys look to tie the game up on the next drive, picking us up on Wyoming 39 at 2nd down. screen pass floated to Jamal Rivers, who makes the catch and bursts his way down to the Cowboys 25. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. The RPO is a pass to Shakur, who brings it in and is hit down a few yards short at the 3. 1st and goal run play to King. King scores with ease. He puts the crown on, rightfully so, as the game is all tied up again at 14. Wyoming doesn't let that last long, however, as they go down the field again on 2nd and 3. From the Ice Wolves 16, Svoboda throws his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. This one again to Bodie Jr. And the lead goes right back to the Cowboys. There have been some fireworks in the first half. Our Ice Wolves have proven, though, that there's a lot of bite in them. Because guess what? With 31 seconds left, Aiden King gets back into the end zone again. The penalty is offsides, so the touchdown stands. And finally, it was a heavy first half comes to a close, all tied at 21. We pumped on our first drive of the 3rd, so Wyoming gets their chance to respond, and they start with a big play action pass to their tight end, John Michael Gillenborg. His name is my name too, and he puts the Cowboys on our side of the 50 in just one play. The defense gets the 3rd down, which is good, but all goes bad again. Svoboda takes a shot to the end zone, and somehow the senior Alex Brown makes the catch for the touchdown. My jaw was on the floor. There's no way he caught that, right? I said to my spotter, and she couldn't believe it either. Regardless, the Cowboys have a 1-score lead again. Wyoming forces us to punt again, though, and after picking up a 1st down to their own 49, they try a play action pass, but this time it's shut down thanks to Octavius Mercer getting to Svoboda. What a time for our 1st sack on the day. 2 good things can't happen in a row, though, it seems like in this game for our defense, as on 3rd and 15, Svoboda has all day to throw and manages to find Devin Bodie Jr. down the field, and he gets to our own 16. On 2nd and 5 from the 11, finally we catch a break. Leilani McCullough forces a fumble, and Deshaun Harvey recovers it, ending the Cowboys' drive. The question now, though, is can we capitalize? The first play shows promise. Chase Donovan gets the ball on the jet sweep, and the defense has to chase him down. They finally do, bumping him out near midfield at the 47. We do cross the Wyoming 41, and on 2nd down, Aiden King gets the carry and rumbles to the 24, giving him 78 yards on the day. Now a crucial 3rd down, Hunter drops back, then steps up and takes off. I thought he was going to try and force the issue, but he decides to slide down at the 2. 4th quarter is upon us now, though, and we're looking to tie the game up again. And tie the game up we do. Hunter sneaks it in from the 2. The battle in this one continues. The defenses lock in for a few possessions, so we're down to under 5 minutes left. Our Ice Wolves have the ball, 1st and goal on the 2. They give it to Crosby, who can't find any space to plow forward, so 2nd and goal. From the 3, give it to King on the RPO, and he stopped the yard short. 3rd and goal. QB think, but Hunter falls short this time. Instead of trying again, though, Coach McAllister sends out Maximus Devine, who makes a 17-yard field goal to put us up 3. And there were some fans who are not too happy with that choice. They felt as though it was too safe. Wyoming tries to respond on the next drive. They have it 3rd and 9, and the pass rush gets home quickly. It's the freshman John Holland making a huge stop there. What a time! Pick up your 1st sack of your career. But the Cowboys have to go for it on 4th down. With the clock ticking away, the deep throw to Brown in double coverage, and he can't secure it. Now all we have to do is get a 1st down, and this game is over. Wyoming is down to their final timeout. It's 3rd and 3, and Hunter makes a poor decision here on the RPO, and throws it to Shakur, who was covered well. Pass incomplete. The clock stops, and Maximus Devine bangs home the 44-yard field goal, giving this offense that has eaten our secondary up alive one more chance. Cowboys have the ball 3rd and 2. The dump-off pass to Whaley is complete, and he's hit down to the 45. 4th down, and game on the line for our defense. Svoboda looks to throw, and Alex Brown makes another unreal catch, keeping the game alive on our own 37. Please, not like this, defense. Not like this. Another 3rd down attempt here. This is a 3rd and 10. Svoboda drops back and looks for Pellissier down the left sideline on the corner route, and he brings it in. Defense, no! It comes down to this. 5 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Svoboda throws to the end zone and finds his target, Tyler King. No! Wyoming at the very last second scores a touchdown and makes the PAT field goal to walk out of Ice Bowl Stadium, stunning us 35-34. I cannot believe this. Well, the good thing that came from these two games is that we've shown that we can hang with some of the teams in the Mountain West and Conference USA, so a good sign for a future conference invites at the very least. But man, these two losses absolutely sting. We were right there, man. Right there in both games. More good news. After his performance in the Wyoming game, Octavius Mercer gets the FBS Independence Player of the Week award, so more exposure to the future recruits perhaps. This is great. In addition to this, I also have some more recruiting news. After the visit, quarterback Gio Beckner has committed to play for us next season. He'll join Vernon Zeron as members of our first recruiting class in school history. We're also going to bring athlete Kelvin Sturm to campus during our Week 9 bye. Maybe I'll get a chance to meet him if they'll let me. I've also heard that we're pulling off of left guard David Webb since Hawaii has gained a lot of ground in that battle, and we've started getting a little more active in some other areas of recruiting with a handful of other players to replace Webb on the board. Alright, let's break character for a bit here at the end. I want to talk about that 4th and goal call late in the Wyoming game. I really thought about going for it. I really did. But after the 3rd down sneak didn't work, I talked myself out of it and into just taking the points, because at least that set me up to win the game. Because hey, if I went for it and didn't get it, that didn't seem like the right call there, because it was still going to be tied. And I didn't want to risk another overtime game. I also think I did get a little too conservative on that final drive of the game that we had, because that actually ended up letting them back in the game. Because they eventually won the game on that one. I called man on that final play too, because it was working for a good chunk of that final drive that Wyoming had. I think that if I were to be in a similar spot in the future, I'd probably just try to touchdown, depending on how the game went to that point, of course. But I think either way, it really, doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Sure, we lost, yeah. And they could have went down and tied the game. That's sports. You never know what's going to happen. And hindsight's always kind of 20/20, right? Either way, though, guys, look. I hope you enjoyed today's episode all the same of the Ice Bowls Dynasty. I love the way these sliders play. Shout out to Mass Chaos over on Operation Sports for these. They're fun. They give a challenge. Most importantly, I feel like they're as dynamic as we can make a sports video game be. Every game feels different. Both of these games, obviously, were, close games. We had the blowout to Colorado. So we've had a variety of games, which is what I look for in sliders, as I've said numerous times before. But thank you for watching all the same, though. Leave a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing and also supporting me on Ko-Fi. The link for that is in the description box down below. Shout out to Lovable Zombie for being a member of the JJ Marabli tier. And keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.